my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I am cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day. 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 I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day. 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 I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I am cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.
Fear of silver soon, too many risks to take. Just let us see what we'll be finding. like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like Kung Fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get 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 to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
Welcome back, you. It's nice to finally see the game, right? As USC gets ready to take the draw. Oof, look at that. You have a lot of colors now, not just gray. As UCLA takes it away, coming into the Trojan zone, playing it down into the corner now, and Pod, or no, that's not Pod. Pod was replaced. I did not see that. So Pod takes the bench here. Gonna have to see who it is that replaced Pod. It's going to be number 33, I believe. 33 for the Trojans. I'll get you his name in a second. As a shot, haymaker shot, just goes high and wide, and Brunel just gets the puck there as it goes across. Going across, shot save, and a rebound right out in front, taken away by the Trojans. A shot save again by the goaltender MacGyver. And for the Trojans, they don't have him on the sheet right now. I believe that is the same goaltender that took... It's going to be Charlie Rothschild. Charlie Rothschild taking the place of Cameron Pod. So, we saw Rothschild during the ASU game, the 15-0 game. So it's going to be interesting to see how he fares with even strength numbers. As Frazier playing a little curling there, trying to get the puck loose. And now they do. 2-on-1 for the Trojans, or the Bruins rather, developing. Pass right out in front, swatted away. Good play there by the Trojans. Good play for the Trojans defensively, but they give it up, so the Bruins now have it. They'll give it across. Playing it down in deep. Flipping it across. And now here we go with the Trojans. Sam Frazier in the corner. He'll look out to Augustus Busby. Busby will flip it down to Felix Goldwasser. Goldwasser tries to look for Tannefelt. Tannefelt does get it, but he tips it a little bit too strong. Goldwasser now into the slot, trying to backhand save. Rebound right out in front, taken away by the Bruins defense. And now the Bruins now into the Trojans zone. UCLA with it in the corner now. They'll try to give it up to the point, rather. And Chandler, whose numbers are completely scrubbed off. It's a good thing that he's the only one with that jersey on, or otherwise I'd be miffed, I'll tell you what. As we get along here, trying to take it away from the Bruins, the Trojans do, but the Bruins would just flip it back into the Trojan zone. 17:25 left to go here in this first period. And now here we go. Brunell holds, and he tries to pass it across just out of the reach of Andrew Phillips. And now here we go with the Bruins now. Odd man rush the other way. 2-on-1. Just going across. Poke checked away. And a good possession play there as a shot just goes off his player. And a good save by Rothschild. Loses sight of the puck, but doesn't lose the puck in the traction as he keeps his body square. As a goaltender, that's really what you want to do. If you're not sure where the puck is, remember where the puck last was, and you want to keep your body square to that. Get down low because you never know where the puck's going to end up. As a shot goes right off the clock. It goes right off the clock. It was tipped up over the mesh, and it hits the clock. Not the scoreboard clock, but there's a clock right out in front that tells you the actual time. As the Bruins will win the draw, trying to go across the other way. They'll hold it there in the corner. Brunell trying to play it. He'll leave it across. Bruins with the puck now. Kalmoff with the puck. He gets checked there by Andrew Phillips. Kalmoff trying to play it down. And now the Trojans will play it. Brunell just out of the reach of him as the Bruins' Richard Zhao beats him for the icing. So, for the Trojans, 16-23. You're still down by 3, and the last thing you want is to go into the third period with a huge deficit. So, I think if you're the Trojans here, you're really going to want to press. You're going to want to really press the forecheck here. Just try to claw back into this game. Right now you're down by 3. Get one more, you're down by 2. And going into the third period, you want to be down by 2 or fewer. Trying to go out in front and tipped away by the Trojans. Holding it there into the corner is Phillips. Playing it down and cross shot scores. They center it out in front, and the Bruins regain a, what is it now? 4-goal lead. Wow, so the Bruins definitely didn't come here to relax. They came here to head a statement. And statement made, 6-2 here. So, Frazier wins the draw. He'll go down in deep. Trying to chase it are the Bruins, leaving it across. Frazier still on it like a dog on barbecue as a shot just goes across and tipped wide by Frazier. UCLA still with it, taken away by Frazier. Frazier with a shot just goes wide of the cage. They'll play it down in deep. UCLA with it. Dumping it into the corner now. Chandler has it. Chandler to Brunell. Brunell will try to go across to Sam Frazier. Or excuse me, that's Goldwasser. Tannefelt has it. Tannefelt right out in front. Tipped on, and a good scrum there, but nothing doing. And we're going to get a little extra as everybody gets involved. He's trading rights and lefts as a good animated squad here. There's passion for you, baby, but right now you're going to have to turn that passion to the forecheck. You're not really getting any looks out there on offense, but that's Sam Frazier getting in the mix of it, and I'm not really surprised. He's one guy to always stand up for himself and his teammates. So looks like he's going to be getting the boot. So Sam Frazier's out, and looks like they're going to be escorting another Bruin out of the game or to the penalty box. And is going to be going to the penalty box. Sin bin is going to be number 32 for the Bruins, Ashwin Dina. So, not a lot of people are happy with the way this is turning out, as Dina's the only guy in the box here. We're going to be seeing if there's going to be a roughing or a retaliation call on Sam Frazier. Really, I don't see it. I think both guys kind of got into the scrap of it, so it can go either way. So we're going to have to see as they're just discussing here. But for the game at hand, right now, I think that MacGyver has been doing a really... I think MacGyver's been a huge asset here for the Bruins. So, going on fourth, I think that the Trojans are going to need to really pepper him a lot more. Rather than giving him good shots, just give him any shot. Any shot goes. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And I think the Trojans need to take this to heart. Any shot works. You never know what's going to go in. You never know what's going to happen. So we're still discussing here, seeing what's going on. And here's the famous ACHA referees, where it'll take them. I don't think I am. No, I'm not. Sorry. So we have 2 penalties for the Trojans so far. A 2-minute for Sam Frazier and a 2-minute for... We're still trying to figure out what's going on. Like, oh my. There is 2 Trojans approaching the box. So right now it's going to be Felix Goldwasser for sure. And I think they have Sam Frazier up there for the 2-minute minor. And I see James Cook going into the box. So I think it's going to be Cook to serve the 2-minute minor. And now I'm kind of not certain because I see 4 guys on for the Trojans and no guys in the box for the Bruins. So I believe it's going to be roughing for Frazier. And for Goldwasser, it could be embellishment. I'm not sure, but we do have a 5-on-3 going across. And now off the gate. Here we go. Phillips on his high horse going into the zone. Left circle now try. Shot just goes wide and off the paddle of MacGyver. That's another cool name, MacGyver. That's why I like hockey. You have very diverse names. As we go across. Now into the point. A shot saved by Rothschild. Speaking of Roethlisberger is a quarterback for the Steelers, and the Steelers play for the NFL. And speaking of the NFL, tomorrow you have the Super Bowl as USC tries to clear all the way across, but that's a dangerous clear, obviously. So that goes, I think that went off of one of the Bruins players. Hopefully they're okay. Yeah, that's something I've always I've always cringed at whenever someone clears it off the boards and it goes straight into the bench. It's like, whoop, heads up. As the Bruins trying to play it across. Right across, intercepted, and cleared all the way down to the Bruins zone. So, tomorrow you have the Super Bowl where the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And getting back here, Bruins have it into the Trojan zone, trying to set up this power play. 5-on-3 for another 60 seconds. Has a shot saved, rebound right out in front, and good stoppage. I'm not sure, like, if they're going to be calling anything. Oh no, they're just going to be calling it dead. It's called dead. It's a quick whistle. So excuse me for that. 58 seconds left to go here on the power play. 14 minutes to go in the period as a shot just tipped on, and a good defensive drive for the Trojans as they try to take it away. Brunell holds fast. He'll go across. Shot saved by Rothschild. Playing it across. Right circle now. They'll try to go across into the zone as Richard Zhao has it. We'll try to set it up. Going across. Now into the right corner. High slot going into the left corner now. Shot by the left circle and a good save by, I think that was Brunell. And another shot, scores. Lower left corner for the Trojans, or for the Bruins rather, gets his hat trick. So 7-2 is your score, and it's kind of deflating there as a 5-on-3 turns into a lofty penalty or power play goal for the Bruins. So it's going to be kind of hard to come back from that as the Trojans play it down to the corner now. They're trying to sidestep Deacon right out in front, nothing doing. In back of the UCLA goal, they'll try to play it as Phelps has it. Down into the circle now. Coming across into the USC zone are the Bruins. Playing it down. 12:46 left to go here in the game, or the second period. And we have another penalty for the USC Trojans. It's going to be holding on number 16, Augustus Busby. Busby trying to plead his case. Nah, it doesn't really work all the time with it rarely works with the refs. So Busby's going to be sitting down thinking about what he did. As we have 12:42 left to go here in the period rather. And 2 minutes of fresh penalty for the Trojans to kill. As the Bruins take it into the Trojan zone, trying to go across. 7-2 is your score here in favor of the UCLA Bruins. So we don't really count this as a shot just goes into the corner. Now save, rebound right out in front, and nothing doing as they have it right behind a Rothschild. Another save by Rothschild. 2 straight saves, strong saves by Charlie Rothschild, and that is going to be called dead as Rothschild will cover it. So we don't really count ourselves as SoCal or Hockey Day in Southern California, but mainly because we're not really televised. But this could be counting as an ending to Hockey Day in SoCal and the ending of the USC-UCLA season. So there's something. To begin the game, or to begin the day rather, the Ontario Reign took on the San Diego Gulls and completed a comeback to win in overtime at the Casino Valley View Arena. Actually, it's Valley View Casino. And right now it's 3-0 Anaheim, so going across the other way. UCLA shot, scores. Sidestepping and coming in stronger, the Bruins, and now they have 8 on the board. Another power play goal. So, USC getting ready to play for the puck drop rather, sorry, as that will be called icing. 11:25 left to go, so I'll let the clock catch up to mine. I'll make sure I'll keep you guys updated on every single second that goes down. Well, not maybe every 5 seconds that pass by. So right now it's 11:25, and I'll let you know it's 11:20 as a shot just goes across. And speaking of that, it's 11:20 now. 2-on-1 for the Bruins. Taken away right out in front. Has a shot, just goes and backhands it wide. And another big hit, but friendly fire there as Chandler ran into, I believe that's Busby. So UCLA doesn't like what they see, so they'll skate it across. 11 minutes left to go. Busby has it. Gets tripped up, no call, as Phillips has it in the zone. Shot just goes whizzing wide of the goal. Busby a shot, haymaker, but it's blocked out into the center ice. Bruins trying to pressure. They get the puck now, trying to escape the zone, trying to go into the Trojan zone. They do. Sidestepping. Shot just goes wide of the net. 10:30 left to go as a huge hit for the Trojans going across, and Felix Goldwasser will try to clear it, held in by the Bruins. They'll dump it down into the corner. Jonathan Chandler will play it. Holding it in is the Bruins. That would have been a dangerous clear as the Trojans had a man up ice. Down in the corner now. Playing it down, and the Bruins have it, or the Trojans rather, as that's kicked out by Tannefelt. Wrong sport there, Mr. Tannefelt. You're playing hockey, not soccer, but that is a liable way to clear it, as the Bruins clear it out of their own zone. Trojans almost hold it in, but not really strong enough to hold that one in, as the Trojans trying to bid for possession there in the center of the ice. And now here we go. UCLA, solo mission, 2-on-1 now. Pass, shot, save, scores! It leaks through, and the UCLA Bruins get it done again. I don't think that was a hat trick, so whoever threw that hat on the ice, I hope it was worth it, because I don't think getting that back. So the refs are going to be getting that hat back, and they'll go across into the score keep. So whoever threw that hat, I hope you get it back. Playing it across now. Bruins have it. A shot just goes off the pad of Rothschild. Freeland tries to clear it. Holds on there. Bruins with it in their own zone now. Trying to clear it down the other side. They do. 3-on-2 threatening for the UCLA Bruins. Shot, save. Rebound out in front. Save by Rothschild. 8:38 left to go here in the game, or the second period rather, as another shot comes into Rothschild, and he will cover. Freeland will play it. Brunel has it. Brunel trying to go across. No one there, but Jonathan Chandler will get it. Excuse me, that's not Chandler, that's Freeland. Freeland, a shot all the way up, and it hits the Disney Ice logo. So we'll get a stoppage of play. 8:12 left to go here in this period, the second period. UCLA wins the draw in their own zone, trying to get it out. Fishing for it are the Bruins, and now a 2-on-2 back the other way. Out to the high slot shot, save, rebound out in front, and Jonathan Chandler saved a rebound there, but in doing so, he almost put it in his own net. UCLA wins the draw. They have it into the zone. High slot trying to go across the other way. Low corner, left circle. Shot, save again. Good save there by Rothschild, and they'll hold on. So USC will win the draw, actually. They shot it out of their own zone. And I guess that's a thing you can do. That's a good strategy to get out of your zone. As a 2-on-2 again developing for the Bruins as a shot whizzing high and wide, and another haymaker shot trying to go across. Poke check by Brunell. Brunell playing it across. Phelps has it. Phelps misses on the pass there. Skating it across, trying to find someone out in the slot. Nothing happening as Busby has it in the high slot. Save. Rebound out in front. Having it in the slot. And a good save by the defense. Puck never reached the goaltender. So that's a good defensive play there by the UCLA Bruins. Taking it away is Augustus Busby. Turns it over. Shot. Tipped high and wide. 6:35 left to go here in the second period, and Bruins take it away. Shot, save, and he will cover. So it looks like Augustus Busby, excuse me, I was taking a drink of tea, as Augustus Busby is going to the box here. I think they're going to be calling him for high sticking. So USC again on the penalty kill. And so far this season, their penalty kill hasn't been that bad. It's been about 79%. But right now you're seeing a UCLA power play that really has been dominant throughout the season. 12%, which is, it's really respectable. And right now scoring on, I'd say at least 50% of their power play chances. USC wins the draw, clears it out, and now here we go with Tannefelt. Tannefelt, he plays it into the corner. Unsportsmanlike conduct is going to be the official call. I thought it was high sticking, but thank you, Mr. Trevor Bloom, for correcting me as a shot comes right in and scores. Non-threatening play there, really, and he just comes right in and scores that. As with 6:01 left to go, UCLA Bruins now have a touchdown and a field goal. 10-2 is your score here. A lot of mistakes for the Trojans here tonight. He'll win the draw. Freeland trying to go across. Taken away by Freeland. Offsides. So for the Trojans, not exactly ideal for your senior night. You always want to win this one, but for the UCLA Bruins, you can't really fault them for anything. They're just playing tough and gritty hockey. Tannefelt playing it across, trying to go across to Brunel, and that didn't do anything. Rothschild will play it. Freeland tries to play it out in deep. Freeland still with it. Taken away. Now here we go with a 2-on-1 here for the Trojans, or the Bruins rather. Playing into the corner, right onto the slot, and it's taken away by Tannefelt. Tannefelt, he has company, but he'll just dump it into the zone and chase it. Bruins have it, taken away by Tannefelt. Tannefelt almost gets it. Great tenacity there by Tannefelt, trying to keep with the puck, and a good poke check by Sam Fraser. Or not Sam Fraser, excuse me, Felix Goldwasser. Jonathan Chandler now has it. Chandler playing it down, trying to go across. Bruins in their own zone. Trying to go into the slot there, but Tannefelt kind of holds him up. Playing it across the boards as a shot by Goldwasser goes wide and taken away by Chandler. Bruins with it though, and he turns into a big check as he's throwing his body at him. Wow, he literally just three times. He just threw his body at him. I mean, credit to Busby for not really going at him, but when do you get a call? Seriously. He just left his feet and tried to bowl him over. That's crazy. As UCLA takes it away, they have it in their own zone now. 3:25 left to go here in the second period. They'll play it into the Trojan zone, trying to play it across in the neutral zone. Playing it down, Busby has it. Busby goes across. James Cook. Taken away by the Bruins. And now poke check by Chandler, held in. Trojans into the Bruins zone, in the corner now. Jostling for possession, and the Bruins come up with it. Bruins clear it all the way down the ice. There's going to be calling it no icing because they said that Jonathan Chandler could play it. I don't know, when it's at waist high, it's kind of hard to knock it down, but to each his own, as the USC Trojans trying to play it down. Credit to the UCLA Bruins. They're really throwing all they have at this game. Playing it out in front, trying to go out in front, and a good save. tries to showboat a little bit there. The goaltender does by throwing it across, but it went right across off the referee's skate and into the net. So that's a nice showboat there. Playing it down is the Bruins into the Trojan zone. Down in the corner. Left circle. Brunel tries to take it away. He does. They'll leave it across for James Cook. Cook leaves it off. Gets it back. Skating hard into the left circle. He'll give it across. winging around trying to look for a shot. Freeland has it. Phillips, he has it in the corner, trying to look out to the slot, but Bruins take it away. And that's something that I've noticed that the Bruins have been doing very well, is they're taking away the passing lanes, also the board play. A shot, scores! He tips it right out in front, and a good goal by the UCLA Bruins. Now lead 11-2. And that's something that the UCLA Bruins have been doing well. They've been taking away the passing lanes, they've been taking away the shooting lanes, and they have also been winning all the board play. I think, really, the board play is the most important part, as a lot of possession comes out of it, and especially for the forecheck. Forecheck is very important for these hockey games. They'll play it across. UCLA still with it in the Trojan zone, but they go off sides. 55 seconds left to go here in the second period. So, yeah, we'll get ready for another draw outside the USC zone, right in front of the UCLA bench. Brunell plays it. Tannefeld tries to get it. 51 left to go. They'll play it across. Jonathan Chandler, taped, completely removed from his jersey. Well, where it once said 26, it now has nothing, as they'll try to play it out in front. Shot, scores. Untimely turnover there for the Trojans, and that turns into another goal, as the USC Trojans now are down by 10. Now getting ready to play this. Tannefeld trying to flip it down and deep. Scooted away. Bruins now with it, trying to force odd man rush, but Chandler takes it away. Playing it down and deep. 12-2 is your score. 15 seconds left to go. And Chandler is a little slow to get up, favoring his arm. I don't know if he heard it. Looks like he may have. Still out to play, and he's doubling over in pain. I know that he's been out with a couple of injuries, so he's the last person you want to lose on your lineup. So right now it's 12-2 in favor of the UCLA Bruins. Shots on goal for the second period and first period. 38 for the Bruins, and for the Trojans, 15. 14. Thought that was a 5. So, out shooting them by double. That's not really a good look for them. So, getting back to it, we will come back when the third period starts. See you then.
crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, yeah. I can fly. I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, yeah. I can fly. lips, they tasted like those cigarettes. Staring at the moon, we'd go to bed. In my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat. And I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. It tasted like those cigarettes. Staring at the moon, we'd go to bed. In my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat. And I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. To be a little bit high, a little bit low, completely alone.
Hello again, everybody. 20 minutes on the clock and 1 period left to go. And for 5 guys on this roster, 20 minutes until you're done. It's very hard to say goodbye sometimes. Very hard. But for the city of Los Angeles, we had to say goodbye to an icon, to a legend. Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gigi, of 13 years of age. You will be sorely missed. As we get back underway here in the play. Trojans are very deficit here by 10 goals as they try to flip it out in front. Saved right there out in front by MacGyver. 3-on-2 going back the other way. 1-touch deke. And they'll try to throw it across. We had a nice conversation with Andrew Phillips's mom. A very, very upstart guy. I adored every moment that I got to keep with Phillips as a pass right out in front. Shot just goes off of Rothschild. 2 shots, 2 equally great saves. So Phillips, one of the seniors obviously, is now trying to go on a breakaway, but taken away from him a little bit too far ahead. So speaking of that, Phillips, after college, already has a job set up for him in New York. So his mom has a little bit of a feeling towards it, but every parent does. And I think that's the worst part about being a parent, is when your kid is finally up and ready to leave the old nest. But it was nice having Phillips on this team. Very much a leader. Always an upstand guy, and you can tell why he wears that C proudly on his jersey. Phillips trying to muscle it across. Brunel has it. He'll give it across to Chandler. Chandler right across to Phillips. He almost tries to take it away. My favorite moment with Andrew Phillips was last year when he had a tic-tac goal set up with Felix Goldwasser and Will Torgerson. That was a highlight reel goal, something that I think whenever I go back to watch these old games, I always enjoy watching that lineup. They were very, very good together, and I think Phillips led the way as they clear it all the way down. Phillips with it, trying to play it across. He heaps it himself into the Bruins zone, taken away. And now the Bruins have it with a chance to go back up ice. Lugging it into the Trojan zone. Now he'll sidestep out of the zone as he didn't like what he saw. Trying to go down deep into the Trojan zone again. He'll leave it off at the point, dancing on the blue line. Now he has it at the left circle. Throwing it across to the right circle now. Down into the corner, taken away by Tannefelt. Tannefelt gets held up, and now here we go with Phillips. Phillips back the other way. Phillips holding. Shot just goes across. Nothing doing. Taken away by Phillips. Now a shot save. Rebound. Still loose. And that is cleared all the way down ice. And they're not going to be calling this one icing, as they'll try to take it away. Down in deep. 15 minutes left to go here in this third period. Freeland Drop pass, shot, save, and he got it all the way through. That was a mistake on both ends, but it looked like a pretty play. Phelps tries to clear it down into the UCLA zone. Touch pass failed as USC has it now. UCLA back in their own zone trying to pass it across. Playing it down into the corner now. UCLA in the USC zone. Taken away is USC. Down and deep trying to flip it across, and it goes off the butt of the official. Brunell has it. Right out in front. Almost tipping it in, but nothing doing. And now a 2-on-1 developing here for the UCLA Bruins. Shot save. Rebound out in front. Goes off the side of the cage. So dangerous chance there for the Bruins. Right out in front. Again, a shot saved by Rothschild. Rothschild having a fickle night in net, same as Cameron Pod. But, we are going to be playing running time. Now I got to do some research on that rule. I'm going to have to ask some sources what the rule is for running time. Because I do a couple leagues, actually, and the running time rule for the high school league is if you're leading by 5. So I'm going to have to ask for ACHA. I'm not really sure. So as we get back underway here, trying to clear it out in front, shot just goes high and wide. Rebound in the back end. Trying to go out across. Jonathan Chandler has it. Chandler playing it down. He gets checked out to the ice, and he is not a happy camper. He is down on the ice, still injured. Not calling it dead because the USC Trojans need to touch it up. That's a stupid rule. If I'm going to be honest, in all of hockey, if anybody is listening in hockey ops, whoever makes the rules for the NHL and everything, that is a stupid rule. Like, even if it were UCLA having an injured man and USC had possession, that is a stupid rule all the way around. You have a guy writhing in pain. Why can't you stop the play to tend to him? After that tangent, USC takes it away, trying to hold it into the zone. They do. A shot from the point. Tip scores! And they get one back. 12-3. So, with a running clock, 1 down, 9 more to go. Maybe if they start to make a comeback, it would make this night a little bit more interesting, especially with the running clock. I don't know if they pause it. I need to look up the rule for the running clock. I really do. As you see, good, happy fans there as the USC Trojans scored that one. Playing it down into the corner now. USC trying to dump it into the zone. Taken away by the Bruins. Playing it across. UCLA with it now. Lower corner, high slot. Tipped on, and a good save, standing save by Rutzik. Phelps giving it to Cook. Taken away by the Bruins. Pass out in front, and it's taken away again by Tannefelt. Phelps all the way down ice, trying to look for an outlet pass, but taken away by the Bruins. Out to the slot, trying to go down in deep into the corner. Down in deep, Trojans still with it. Taken away. Phelps. Taken away by the Bruins, and now into the Trojan zone. Oh, and a good big hip check there. And that's not going to be called that's not going to be called not personal foul. I'm so sorry. I'm getting my sports mixed up. Can't wait for Sunday. That's why. That's not going to be called because he shoved him into the bench. Like he didn't even have the puck as Phillips has it now, trying to center it, take it away. That just rubs my craw, man. Like he was trying to climb into his own bench, and the UCLA player just shoves him in. That's man. Welcome to the rivalry, but I mean, come on, ref, open up your eyes. As UCLA plays it into their own zone. Excuse me, as they have it now into the Trojan zone. Down to the corner. Playing it down. And that turns two people into a hit. Hit so hard he got two guys down. That one, I would believe, is not a penalty? Okay, that one was on the Trojans, in my defense. I thought the Trojans were going to get, like, Tenafel was going to get a penalty there. I think the refs just want to go home. That's the only explanation I have at this point. The refs just want to go home. They're not calling anything. Like, for either team. Run across, and they couldn't finish it. Wide open back door, but didn't really have a puck or a skate or stick to the ice. I cannot think right now. I am so sorry. Phillips plays it down. Shot. And it's covered by the goaltender, MacGyver. So, still going down here. Counting down 8 minutes and 50 seconds and counting. So, I guess now you guys can start thinking about what you're going to be doing for Super Bowl Sunday. I find that cool. These guys actually, their last game of the season is right before Super Bowl Sunday, so they get to enjoy themselves after as Phelps tries to shoot it right out in front. Shot scores! USC with another goal. Don't go anywhere. It's 12-4. So we have 8 minutes and counting. Let's see if we can make this at this rate 12-6. That's respectable. That's a football score too. Actually, no, it's not. Maybe. Try to play it down. USC with the puck. Going across. And now here we go with Tenafel. Tenafel on his backhand gets hauled down. No call. Hey, look, he put his arm up. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. You know, I'm trying so hard not to be biased here, but 3 times he got hooked, he got tripped. Oh Lord, I think USC should go off here too because retaliation. But still. Okay. So, as you probably heard from the booth, I'm sorry about the language, but I mean, we have a 5-on-3. We have a 5-on-3 in favor of the USC Trojans. Playing it across, Freeland going down into the circle. Shot tipped on, up high and wide. They're going to be calling this deflected, so it's going to be kept inside the UCLA zone. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go and counting. So, I don't think there's any use for my clock anymore. Phelps wins the draw. They'll go back. Cook, shot save, rebound right out in front, but Cook couldn't get there before MacGyver covered it, and That's how the cookie crumbles that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. As we have a minute 11 left to go here on one penalty and a minute 5 to go on the 5-on-3. He'll play it down. Phelps. Try to look for something. Gets it down and deep. Right out to the slot. Shot scores! A barrage of goals here late. It's 12-5. So USC really getting ready here fast as we have 12-5 as your score. They're not stopping the clock. This is still running time. So USC comes alive late. Cook. As you hear in the audience here, 7 more. Man, that's tall order, especially for a running clock, as Brunel playing it down, trying to get it down and deep. Phelps has it. Phelps, the oh-so-patient leader, gets it down. Again, tripped up, no call. Bruins skating it down. Down behind of Rothschild. Bruins still with it. Skating it out of the zone. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. 4 minutes even now. UCLA with it. In the neutral zone, trying to skate it up. They'll go across, dumping it in around the boards. Phelps with it. Phelps all the way into the Bruins zone. Leading it across. Playing it down, Brunel. Goldwasser couldn't hold on to it. 3:26 left to go here in the game. Brunel, he'll look for Goldwasser. Felix Goldwasser. Skating it out to the slot. Shot save, rebound, scores! Twelve to 6. And they're still playing running time. And now here we go with the Trojans, back the other way. Again, trying to score another fast one. They'll try to play it out in front. Taken away, Phelps. A good push by the Trojans here late in the third period. Phelps, shot, tipped on, and out of play. Clock's still going. Clock is still ticking away. So that's a shame, but Trojans come alive here, and as much as the child wonder wants this comeback to happen, but I think this is going to be it. As a shot tipped on, he'll try to keep the play alive. He didn't really need to do that if we're playing running time. So UCLA still with it in their own zone, playing with it around the boards. USC trying to dig it out. Phelps dancing there. Playing it down. Shot tipped on. And a good block out in front. UCLA with it. 2-on-1 now. Shot on. And a good save. Down on the ice is Bruin. So 1:11 and counting left to go here. 6-12. Not exactly, the essential game that you'd want to see here for the Trojans. It's not exactly the game that you'd like to see the Trojans go off on. But you have to commend the effort. You really do. That's one thing that I've always preached is even if this team looks down and out, never turn off because you never know what could happen. Unfortunately for the Trojans, their offensive spur came a bit late as Brunel tries to swat it down. Their offensive barrage came a little late in the game, so a little too. It's a case of too little, too late here. But the effort was there, and I think not counting the score of this game, but counting the third period, wow, that almost broke the shot clock. So, final seconds tip off, and that is your final score, 12-6. Ignoring the final score here for a second, because really, in the grand scheme of things, the Trojans are 3-13 or 3-20, and the Bruins are 5-18. Or no, my math's wrong. 5-13. Both teams didn't make the playoffs. I think both teams should be going into this offseason with a little bit of optimism. And really, I think the Trojans showed a lot of grit. They showed a lot of fight back. They just didn't start the game off well. And, you know, it's something that you need to play a full game of hockey. You need to play a full game of hockey, and really, if you don't, you're going to get scores like this, where you get a final score that was lopsided for one team. But I just have to say it was a really good game. And thank you for having me as your play-by-play commentator for the second year of USC hockey. And I'm going to be looking forward to coming back next year. As for USC Trojans, most of this roster will come back, but 5 guys, definitely not. And it's 5 guys you're going to miss. Around the locker room, around the team, and definitely, last but not least, you're going to miss them on the ice. So, to number 20, Aaron Brownwell. Number 7, James Cook. God. You know, I gotta say, for my favorite moment for James Cook was me and my partner, Anthony Tredelli, trying to pronounce his name, sidestepping every single, like, non-profound way to say it. That has to be my favorite James Cook moment. But getting back to it, Nick Freeland, number 26. Jonathan Mandillo, number 22, who played a good game this game. And last but certainly not least, the leader, the skipper of this team, number 21, Andrew Phillips. We thank you all for your devotion here at USC Hockey, and we wish you luck in any future ventures, and we hope that you will come back one day to watch a game of USC Hockey in the future. Just, no matter how big you get, don't forget where you came from, as we get one last picture here for the season. So, band of brothers, and you have relationships that were formed with this hockey team that will surely never break. That's why I love this sport. That's why I love any sport. You make bonds that are not easily broken. And I can tell you, 10, 15 years down the line, you're always going to remember where you were and what people were in the locker room at the time. So, for Richard Flores, my cameraman, Carlos Hernandez, my statistician, for Jeff Dralla, the GM of USC Hockey, for Jerry Toy, the head coach of USC Hockey, Brady Toy, the assistant coach, and Stacy Toy, the assistant manager, and so many more. It truly does take a village to run this hockey team, and it's worth it all in the end. I am Brian Flores, saying thank you for watching, and we hope you tune in next game and next season. Have a good night.